Up on Juice and Java, a parade featuring some spooky furry friends.
And Autotunes will join us in studio to talk about their next performance.
All of that and more starts right now. Good morning, I'm Cora Mayer-Costa.
And I'm Jude Bazerman. Thanks for starting your morning with us.
With less than a week until Halloween, the Petite Library is holding its third annual Westcott Neighborhood Halloween Dog Parade. Our Mike Lamore is live from the scene with how those pups are getting in the fall spirit. Mike?
Hey guys, I'm standing right inside the Petite Library. There is a lot going on right now. Just moments ago, this entire parking lot was filled up with nearly 20 to 30 dogs, all dressed up in different types of Halloween costumes. I'm talking Batman, Wonder Woman. I even saw two Great Danes dressed up as Hawaiian dancers. They stole the show. Now, the reason why this parking lot is empty right now, that's because, well, it's a Halloween dog parade. They are walking around with their owners' live music, and I'm seeing treats being thrown up in the air as well all over the Westcott block. Hopefully, they'll make their way through while we're still on cam here. But there's a lot of music playing, a lot of fun times going on with the owners, dogs interacting with each other, barking, of course. I even got the opportunity to speak with Wonder Woman herself. Now, she had a lot to say about what her favorite Halloween candy was. Okay, what's your favorite Halloween candy, huh?
Microphone.
It's a good answer, mine too. Now, I couldn't tell if her favorite Halloween candy was my mic that I was holding in one hand or if it was the beef jerky I was holding in the other. Either way, dogs having a great time. I remember I went on a Halloween parade with my pup a couple of years ago. His name is Enzo. We were dressed up as hot dogs. I like to say that we stole the show, but I highly encourage everyone, if you have a four-legged friend, to go out, celebrate the holidays with them, because they'll enjoy it just as much as you do. And of course, if there's treats, they'll just show up smiling and all. There was also refreshments being offered. We're talking donuts, apple cider, any fall treat you can name at the refreshment table. Now, this event is still going on until 12:30. I recommend you stay and stick around, watch the rest of the show, and then come out and enjoy the parade. That's all I got, guys.
Thank you, Mike. That looks like an awesome experience. In just over an hour, Syracuse men's basketball plays their first exhibition match of the year against Penn West's Clarion at the JMA Wireless Dome. Now, it's the Orange's first action on the court this season following a busy offseason.
And new additions to the Orange include Eddie Lampkin, Donnie Freeman, and Jair Davis are taking the court with veterans like J.J. Starling and Chris Bell. The Orange are coming off a 20-14 season where the team missed the NCAA tournament, and they're looking for a different outcome this year.
Now, Jude, this is just a really awesome way to bring basketball back. I mean, coming off of the win from New York Liberty, I'm really excited for a season to come back to Syracuse.
Yeah, it's a great time in New York sports. The Yankees are in the World Series, which we'll talk about a little bit later in the show. And the Orange are really Syracuse's college basketball team, so it's great to see them back on the court. New additions, Eddie Lampkin from Colorado, supposed to be amazing. So I'm looking forward to him specifically, seeing what he can do for us on the court.
Exactly, and something to note, Carmelo Anthony was just in town with his son touring, so that's an exciting prospect.
We could have another Anthony on the Syracuse men's basketball team. We'll see.
Well, tonight, Saturday Night Live's Secret Weapon is visiting campus to celebrate Latin Heritage Month and Mental Health Awareness Week. Comedian Marcelo Hernandez will join the Syracuse University Student Association to host a comedy night in Goldstein Auditorium.
And the show offers students a fun way to engage in Latin culture while displaying the diversity of campus. The doors will open at 7:30 p.m. tonight, and the show will start at 8. Tickets are required for entry, but SU and ESF students, they're able to get free tickets through the Syracuse University box office. Cora, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of SNL. I just don't watch it, but I know you are. What should I expect as someone who's not really that familiar with Marcelo Hernandez?
Well, to tell you the truth, honestly, SNL's 50th season wouldn't be as good as it is without Marcelo. It's been really awesome. He just went viral for his Domingo sketch, which was hilarious. So he's definitely been an outlet for them to connect with more Gen Z humor.
Yeah, I got to make sure to check it out because SNL sometimes gets the rep that, it's a little dated, but it seems like Marcelo Hernandez, he's trying to change that, and it's great to see him on campus as well. And we're only a week and a half away from Election Day. Early voting starts in New York State today, and it runs through Sunday, November 3rd. Today is also the deadline to register to vote, which you can do so by visiting the Board of Elections office or online. Over 25,000 people already have requested to vote early by mail, and these ballots envelopes will need to be postmarked by November 5th and received by the Board of Electors within a week from Election Day. After today, the ballots will have to be requested in person at the office on Erie Boulevard.
Sticking with the election just around the corner, the Syracuse NAACP has partnered with several community groups to create Souls to the Polls. The program is an effort to eliminate barriers when getting to a polling site by providing free transportation to and from people's homes. All New York Senate, House, and Assembly seats are on the ballot this year. Organizers with the NAACP say the initiative is a great way to mobilize voters, especially from marginalized communities. Souls to the Polls operates as a ride service. Call the number on your screen to learn more.
And October marks National Book Month. Our Isabella Galan went to Parthenon Books to learn about why it's important to shop local.
Nothing goes better with coffee than books. At least that's what Parthenon Books on South Salina Street believes. The 2-year-old cafe and bookstore is the only independently owned bookstore left in downtown Syracuse. General Manager Sarah Perino says that the best way to get customers to keep on coming down is by keeping up with the trends.
I'm always on TikTok and I'm always seeing what people are reading on there, and then it helps me selfishly find things that I want to read, but also there's chances are people are going to stumble into this store and they're going to find a book.
With a wide variety of coffee shops on South Salina Street to choose from, what makes them stand out is the culture. And as a Syracuse University graduate herself, she uses her orange ties to her advantage.
We do really try to target SU students to get off the hill, come on down. We're not too bad down here.
But Syracuse students aren't the only people coming down to enjoy all that Parthenon Books has to offer.
Sometimes it's just business people walking in just to get a cup of coffee, but then other times they're grabbing books or grabbing tote bags, and it just makes it more it's a fun environment.
However, with the rise of online shopping, less and less people are buying books in person.
While ordering books on platforms like Amazon may be cheaper and quicker, it doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help the authors, publishers, and definitely not local bookstores, which is why independently owned bookstores like Parthenon Books encourages readers that if they want to read a popular book like this one, if they don't have it in stores, just be patient and they can order it for you.
And just being you know what, I can wait a couple days. I don't need that book tomorrow. If you just give me a couple days, I can have any book you want.
But it's supporting people like me and my boss, and it's supporting downtown.
So instead of buying books online, shop local and get some Salt City coffee too while you're at it. For Juice and Java, I'm Isabella Galan.
Thank you, Isabella. And speaking of shopping local, a new restaurant is coming to Westcott Street. John Colici plans to open a self-named restaurant in the near future.
Westcott Street is already home to many dining options from different cultures, but this will be the first Italian restaurant in a long time. The restaurant will be featuring Italian street food, which isn't just pizza. Street food is representative of Italian culture and includes many diverse traditional dishes and snacks. Cora, we're both a little Italian. I think this is amazing. We live right by Westcott too, so I think we'll have to go check it out when this place opens up.
Exactly. I mean, Syracuse is known for its Italians, and what's another Italian restaurant? I mean, I think it's just perfect too. You have Possibilities down the street from this, and why not more? So it's just a really great way to bring the community together every single year for food too.
And especially, it's the first one in a while, so it's a big deal that it's back in the Westcott neighborhood, and it gets already diverse. Why not make it more diverse?
Yeah. Well, Jude, I have some unfortunate news for you. The Los Angeles Dodgers defeated the New York Yankees 6-3 in extra innings last night. Freddie Freeman ended the game in a walk-off fashion, hitting a grand slam in the bottom of the 10th inning to give LA a 1-0 series lead. However,
before the game, New York Governor Kathy Hochul made a friendly wager with California Governor Gavin Newsom. If the Yankees win, Governor Newsom will have to display Yankees memorabilia in his office for a day. But if the Dodgers win, Hochul has to do the same with them. Cora, I watched this game from the first pitch to Freddie Freeman's walk-off grand slam.
Oh, gosh.
I was not in the best mood getting up this morning to come here, but
no,
did you watch the game at all? What did you think?
I did. I thought it was a really awesome game for Game 1. I can't wait to the Game 2 later today, right?
Yeah,
so
8
it's
o'clock.
definitely the game for the Bucks, too, considering they're two of the highest paid richest team in MLB history, and just also East Coast, West Coast. I think it's really great that the Governors, too, are getting in on this.
Yeah, it's amazing. And again, I just really hope the Yankees win because it'll make my day a lot better. But hopefully the weather is a little bit better than the Yankees' finish to that game last night. Our Isabella Galan is in studio to tell us more. Isabella, what's going on outside?
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm also rooting for the Yankees, and I'm also in for Riley Underwood today. So good morning to all of you guys. But let's get right into this weather. Right now, we're sitting at 52 degrees, which is a pretty good temperature to be sitting at right now. It is having a little bit more winds than we are normally used to, 14 miles per hour, so it feels a little bit more brisk, but that's not going to stop people from enjoying the day today. And looking around the region as well, we also have other very similar temperatures all around the central New York area. Everywhere is about 50, 51 degrees. Everywhere else looking pretty much the same. And if we look to tonight, I know a lot of people are going to be going to see Marcelo Hernandez tonight, including myself. So here is the temperature to look at and to take into account while you're walking there and back home. It's going to be 45 degrees. A little bit more cloud coverage than we're used to, 56% cloud coverage, but it's going to feel like 40. So definitely on the chillier side, but it's still going to be a great, great night. That's all I got for you guys right now. What's coming up later in the show?
Thank you, Isabel. Looking forward to that weather. After the break, a few songbirds are in studio.
And we'll tell you about an important charity event.
Stay with us.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
You're watching Juice and Java with Cora Mayer-Costa, Jude Bazerman, and Riley Underwood. Now, your morning news continues.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Joining us to talk about their fundraiser, Cockapella, are the president and business manager of the student a cappella group Autotunes, Ryan Myers and Logan Wagner. Thank you both for joining us so much on this bright and early morning.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course, it's really nice to meet you. So now for those who aren't familiar with all the a cappella groups on campus, what exactly is Autotunes?
Sure, so Autotunes is Syracuse University's premier orange pants wearing a cappella group. We burst onto the scene in 2011 and we've been singing ever since.
Wow, that's really amazing to hear.
Yeah, and what are your guys' normal repertoire of songs? What are your go-tos when performing?
Yeah, so we do anything from rock, R&B, pop. This semester we're singing anything from Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake. We have Mac Miller in our back pocket. So we do everything all across the board and just, we love to sing.
That's awesome. It seems like a very, very diverse set of songs, which I as someone who likes every genre, it's great to hear.
Yeah, no, exactly. Now, looking ahead to your charity concert tomorrow night, now, why did you guys choose specifically the Testicular Cancer Foundation as your charity to support?
Sure. Testicular cancer is the most prevalent cancer in males aged 15 to 34, and so that's our demographic. And so it's a very meaningful cause to us, and centering a concert around it makes for a night that's more than just the music. It's also about giving back, and it makes for a really special event, we feel.
That's amazing, and I totally agree. And you brought up giving back to the community. What else can people do besides attend your event to give back?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a fundraiser right now. We recently hit our goal of $15,000 we raised for the TCF. We're still looking to up that number today and tomorrow. You can follow us on our socials. All of those links will be there. So, yeah.
That's really amazing. Now, what can we expect to see tomorrow?
A whole host of things. I mean, we'll be premiering our latest tunes. We'll also be bringing on a couple guest groups, the Mandarins from Syracuse University and the Buffalo Chips from the University at Buffalo. And then we'll also be joined by the Chief Mission Officer from the Testicular Cancer Foundation, Connor O'Leary, and he'll speak during intermission about his foundation and the beautiful partnership that we've been able to grow with them over the last 12 years. And then there'll also be some challenges done during intermission for the guys in our group who have reached our individual donation goals.
Wow. Now, a quick question. What exactly is your favorite part about being part of this a cappella group?
Oh my gosh. I would say more than anything, it's kind of the brotherhood that we foster in the group. We're not just a group of guys who perform and sing together. You know, we hang out outside of our performances and our rehearsals, and we foster a really kind of family group. And you know, I've been in this group for 3 years now, and these guys are my best friends and guys that I'm happy to call my brothers. So it's a family more than just an a cappella group.
Yeah, and I mean, it takes a fair amount of courage to walk around campus in these bright orange pants, but there's no other group that I would rather be doing it with, so I echo everything Logan said.
That's amazing. Ryan, Logan, thank you so much for joining us today. And when we come back, a sample of what you can expect to hear tomorrow. Stay with us.
Doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
Is auto-tunes.
One, two, three, four. Dun 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 dun
You were my sun, you were my earth, but you didn't know all the ways I love you. No, so you took a chance Bet you didn't think your thing would come crashing down. No, you don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from him. Now there's just no chance for you and me. There'll never be. And don't it make you sad about it? You told me you love me. Why did you leave me all alone? All alone. Now you tell me you need me when you call me on the phone. Yeah, you call me on the phone, girl. Girl, I refuse. You must have me confused with some other guy. Yeah, I'm not like them, baby. Bridges were burned. Now it's your turn. It's your turn to cry. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know that they say some things are better left unsaid. Was it like you only talk to him and you know it? Don't act like you don't know it. All of these things people told me. You messing with my head. Messing with my head. You should have picked honesty, then you may not have blown it. Yeah. Don't have to say what you did. What you did. I already know. I already know. I found out from. Now there's just no chance. No chance. You and me. You and me. Never be. And don't it make you sad about it? You told me you loved me. Why did you leave me all alone? All alone. Now you tell me you need me when you call me on the phone. Yeah, you call me on the phone, girl. Girl, I refuse. You must have me confused with some other guy. Yeah, I'm not like them, baby. The bridges were burned. Now it's your turn. It's your turn to cry. Cry me a river. Baby, go on. Cry me a river, baby, go on and cry me a river, baby, go on and cry me a river, baby, go on and cry me a river, oh, cry me a river, oh, cry me a river, cry me, oh, cry me a river, cry me, cry me a river, cry me, oh, cry me a river, cry me. Cry me a river, cry me, cry me, oh, cry me a river, cry me, cry me.
Well, Auto Tunes, thank you so much. That was an amazing performance. I can't wait until tomorrow. But when we come back, a look ahead to Halloween on campus.
Comment, got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Halloween is creeping up on Syracuse. Our entertainment correspondent, Elizabeth Gotlieb, is here to tell us about all the spooky events on campus. Lizzie?
Thanks, guys. Syracuse is going all out with their frightfully fun Halloween celebrations. Tonight, Orange Appeal is hosting their Spooktacular a cappella concert. The event will start at 8 at Hendricks Chapel and will feature performances from Oi Capella. Audience members are encouraged to dress up, and there will be a costume contest at intermission. Also tonight, the Hollow Queen Ball is starting at 8 in the Shine Student Center, room 304. This event is in support of LGBTQ+ History Month and will have costume contests, dancing, and food. Now, there are plenty more spooktastic events on campus this week. Right now, what you're seeing on your screen is a list of upcoming Halloween events. Wednesday, there will be a Pride pumpkin carving event at the Barnes Center in celebration of LGBTQ+ History Month. On Thursday, the Department of Languages, Literature, and Linguistics is hosting a Dia de Muertos celebration in Huntington Beer Krause Hall for SU students. Also on Thursday is the Haunted Krause concert. Costumes are encouraged. Now, a lot of these events are encouraging costumes, and Halloween is just around the corner, so I thought it'd be a fun idea to give some last-minute costume ideas with things that you might already have. Now, first up, what we're gonna have is a classic. It's Audrey Hepburn. All you're gonna need is a black dress, some pearls, and a tiara. But if you don't have those things, you can be the hole punch costume that Jim wears from The Office. You're gonna need a white button-up shirt and a printer to print out 3 black circles. So boom, you're a hole punch. And my favorite,
this is a good one.
Jake from State Farm. You're gonna need a red t-shirt and khakis, and most importantly, you can't forget it, the name tag. It's essential. And another good one is a Minion costume. You're gonna need some overalls and a yellow t-shirt. And I know our Isabella Galan is going to be a Minion this year for Halloween, so a great idea. So Cora and Jude, what do you guys think you're gonna be for Halloween this year?
I don't know, that hole punch one was pretty compelling. I mean, definitely Jim Halpert vibes all the way.
Amazing.
I was going to say the Jake from State Farm one, I said it when it came up on the slideshow. I love that idea. Every time when I see it, I'm blown away, but it's so simple and everyone does it. I just love it. But as a guy, someone who I'm known for being a little bit frugal when it comes to my money, and sometimes Spirit Halloween, a little bit pricey. You know, I think it might just be a sports jersey type of Halloween.
Oh, that's always a classic, a good one to go with. And again, like, that's why it's really great for men sometimes when you're last minute costumes pulling together, a lot of things that you can work with.
Thank you so much for joining us, Lizzie. When we come back, your 5-day forecast.
They took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome back into Juice and Java. Looking ahead to your 5-day forecast, we're seeing a pretty good week. It's not too bad. We have some scattered showers a little bit throughout this week. We're going to be seeing a little bit today and then again on Tuesday, but those will just be in the afternoon and again scattered. So nothing too crazy. The rest of the week is going to be partly cloudy, just some skies, temperatures looking beautiful, right in those mid-50s, which is a perfect temperature that I like to sit at myself. It's my favorite time of year.
I am loving that little yellow. I mean, the sun, I miss it so much. It's getting colder and colder.
Anytime that we can have a little bit of sun, I'll take it.
No, exactly. Well, hopefully with better weather, some of these zoos, 5 elephants in a Colorado zoo could sue for their freedom. If the state Supreme Court sides with an animal rights group and does declare them, quote, persons under law, they could someday sue in a court of law.
The animal rights group says the Non-Human Rights Project unsuccessfully sued on behalf of the happy elephant at the Bronx Zoo, though he was not considered a person.
Now, this is really interesting because, I mean, we always talk about the Rosamund Gifford twin elephants and everything, and that was the whole thing. So could elephants start suing for their captivity?
I don't know. This is definitely something that I did not have any idea about, and the fact that it could even happen is kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely interesting to see where that'll take us, but that's all for Juice and Java this morning.
Check us out online at CitrusTV.com and follow us on Facebook at CitrusTV and Twitter and Instagram as well.
I'm Cora Mayer-Costa.
And I'm Jude Bazerman.
Have a great night, Syracuse.